There are a lot of good things about Anora. I think that its premise, it starts off with a very, very interesting premise. The first half of Anora is extremely euphoric. You get a taste of the lifestyle, the taste of sort of the power, but I think most of us know that a lot of that stuff, comes with strings. And it makes Anora's decisions to sort of ignore it a bit, like when you're watching a horror movie and like, oh, don't go in there, and you're like screaming at the character, making a dumb decision. It feels sort of like that, especially because she doesn't seem very naive. And maybe that's the nuance of her character, right? Is that she is a young girl who puts on this tough exterior, but ultimately she falls prey to, this sort of Prince Charming, and lets her guard down and makes a very foolish decision. It feels very real in that way. A lot of the characters feel real. Everyone really does a great job at conveying the characters that we're supposed to believe that they are. That's a really weird sentence, but I think the film, the way it's shot, is also not remarkable. It's sort of just like mostly handheld with some static shots. There's some cool shots in the beginning of, them in Vegas, and it's, positioned in a certain way, but it just feels like an indie film. And there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean that this movie doesn't deserve any praise, because it does. It's good on many levels, and it's a very tumultuous experience. But I think the fact that, this is the movie that is being championed as movie of the year, that is a serious contender for, many awards, I just don't see it. And, I think that's okay. I was trepidatious on making this video. My partner convinced me to do it anyways. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Anora is worth considering for movie of the year, for film of the year? How'd you guys feel about the movie? I'm just trying to understand why people are so enraptured. So yeah, let me know in the comments. If I had to say what my movie of the year would be and what I think should win objectively, it's easy. It's Madam Web.